ผมกฤษพลจันทวงศ์ชื่อเล่นชื่อเอกนะครับคือตำแหน่งที่ก็คือแบ็คขวากับเป็นโค้ชครับผมครับ
What's really important is that people who have been through unpleasant events try and make some sense of them. You're trying to give the event some meaning.
นี่คือหมูป่านอกถ้ำนี่คือหมูป่าในถ้ำครับ
The children and the coach will have gone through an event that you could one way see as potentially disastrous. They could have died. It could have been the end of the world, or it could be a situation where you talk about their resilience.
แล้วคราวนี้ผมก็เลยลองมุดเข้าไปเพื่อที่ลองไปขุดดูว่ามันได้ไหมครับแล้วปรากฏว่าความรู้สึกตอนนั้นอ่ะข้างล่างมันเป็นทรายหมดเลยแล้วด้านบนก็เป็นก้อนหินครับ
People are often looking for a sensational or dramatic or a very powerful adjective-filled conversation. And I think what they will be looking for here are much more open questions. For instance, a closed-leading question might be, so people in those situations are likely to think that they were going to die. Isn't that true? Which certainly I could see some media professionals using, trying to look for a story.
โทษพ่อแม่ครับรู้แน่ๆว่าออกไปนี่โดนแม่ถล่มยับครับ
It's not about trying to avoid talking about it because avoidance is generally not a good thing. It's about trying to talk about it in a way which leaves them in the future with a meaning here of this was tough but actually we pulled together and we were okay.
ก่อนที่จะนอนหลับก็เลยบอกน้องๆว่าไปเรามาไหว้พระก่อนนอนกันดีกว่า
If you go to the doctor and you ask about some health complaint you got and the doctor mentions something like some people who have this 10% of people who have this condition actually die within the next 6 months and then they go on to describe why your situation is great and actually you're a lot better. You may focus completely on that 10% of people with this condition die. In the moment it may have no impact at all. You might not think about it but then you might go home and you might dwell on it. And you might begin also, if others in the group, if they speak to each other afterwards, as I imagine they will with their football team, if they begin to say, oh, did you hear what they said? Then actually you can make that an important part of their story when actually, A, that may not be true, and B, that certainly wouldn't be helpful. What would be really unfortunate at this stage is for them to have information injected into their narrative, into their story, which is contrary to a story of resilience and survival and a positive future.